welcome, producers, to the Raw exclusive pay-per-view Great Balls of Fire. And it's here live in Sacramento, California. You know what? I actually like the little intro there. You know, I'm not really a big fan of the name or the pay-per-view itself, but you know, you gotta admit, at least it has some pretty cool, interesting features. So, I mean, that's just something that draws me out. So to start off the night, everybody, we got the Raw Tag Team Championships on the way and on the line right here, right now. Rusev Day, Aiden English, and Rusev himself. First man ever seen ever made get a Hall of Fame named after him in person. The rest were pretty much dead guys. And then you got the Revival on the other side. It's Dash Wilder, Scott Dawson, Raw Tag Champions. What up, Phoenix, Evan, Brennan, Ross, and many more. How are you all doing today? And, you know, I'm not really a fan of the name, but I like the way it looks. Like the way it looks. So that's the only really thing positive right now. Alright guys, let's do this, man. Let's get this damn thing underway. How am I? I'm doing good, Phoenix. How are you doing? And again, welcome everybody. You are watching the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view. So, you know, this has been built up for a while. This is going to be the last Raw exclusive pay-per-view before WrestleMania. However, it's the first Raw pay-per-view that we've had on the new universe here. And yes, Fastlane will be tomorrow. That is going to be the SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view. You know, I'm expecting that to be a good show, and tonight I'm expecting this have some. Well, I'm expecting some. Hopefully something better than Guilty as Charged, but I don't know. Sometimes the universe likes to surprise us in many different ways, shapes, and hell, even forms. Okay. Okay, now we're talking, guys. Now we are talking. All right. So, with that in mind, let me go ahead and sorry about that. So let's see. Brandon Jones says he volunteers to fight Undertaker. I don't know, man. Undertaker intends. He tends to fight the scarcest, toughest, most formidable challenges that he seems fit his resume on the grandest stage of them all. So I don't know, maybe Brandon Johnson? I don't know though. I don't really know if that's something he would be. Well, I don't know, maybe, but who knows? Alright. Rusev has made his way along with Aiden English. Now we gotta wait for their opponents. Yeah, they're gonna be down very, very shortly. See, I like that. I like the font that they use on it. It's amazing. Here are the Raw Tag Team Champions, Dash Dawson, Scott Wilder. You got Dash and Dawson. That's their old NXT tag team name. That's why I used to mix them up a lot when I first started calling their matches. But they are here to defend those Raw Tag Team Championships against Aiden and Rusev. Hey, it's going to be one hell of a match. And I can't wait to see how that goes. Let's see. Please, I can definitely take Undertaker down. I volunteer. A certain guy from NXT is far more deserving to face Undertaker compared to Brandon. To each their own. Alright. JoJo, get on with the introductions, please. Well, here we go, guys. Dash and Dawson are going to be defending those tag team championships. Opener of the night. Oh, actually, it's going to be right now. So we know the last tag team match we've seen on the pay-per-view was Guilty as Charged, and it was arguably match of the night. Maybe debatable to second, but hey, to each his own. And again, that's up to you guys to decide. But I think it was very close, maybe even a draw. Right now, this match is going to go already begin, and let's see, it's going to be Dash Wilder is going to go to start the match. Now, guys, before we continue on with the commentary of the match itself, I want to go ahead and announce this. Like I said before in the video I made previously, talking about the future of Universe, I made to it of last night to bring on a poll for 205 Live. So guys, you are going to all get the opportunity. I'm going to make sure that it's going to be more advertised, well, I guess you could say, for the fate of 205 Live going forward as we get ready to step foot and the waters into WWE 2K18. I have two links to two different sites, as you all know. You vote for either one of them or both of them, doesn't really matter. The votes are going to be counted for anyways. And the thing about this is this: everybody will get a chance to vote to see the livelihood of 205 Live as we exit from 18 going to 19. Will return, or will it be its final demise as we end off 18? And if you want to go ahead and vote, I will put up the link right now. I just want to let you all know that it's going to be going up, and by the time it goes up, or by the time I finish this, I'll put it up so that way it kind of matches with the talking, and that way it makes, well, you don't see a random link and then, like, I don't know, 10 seconds later, oh, okay, that's what it is. So it should be good now, and there it is, guys. That is the future of 205 Live. You can go to cast the vote on, that's the first link, okay? That is link number 1 on the easy polls, and then we have the other poll. This is the poll maker, or quiz maker, as you'll see it when it pops up there. So there's link number 1. If you can vote on that one, then that's all the power to you. If you're not able to do it because, I don't know, maybe it's a certain mobile device or different something on there, right? There you go, right there. And then here's the link number 2. If you cannot vote on that one, it's boom right there. And there you go. Okay. So let's go ahead and read some of the comments now. Listen, Sadie, I bet I will beat Undertaker in less than a few hours. The guy I'm talking about will whip your ass too, Brandon. Really? Ross gonna whip some Kenny ass. Yo, Mario said, what does he got to say? I saw a video saying Randy in some hot water for sexual harassing a WWE writer a while back. I hope so too. I mean, you know, a lot of things are true nowadays, but I will tell you this. I don't know if it is true or not, but I will tell you this. There will be some consequences being taken upon for what Randy may or may not have done. So expect him to either, well, honestly, I don't expect him to get a slap on the wrist. I mean, it is possible it can happen, but I mean, I don't know. It is possible he could get a slap on the wrist, but I expect him to probably either A, get written off TV for a while again, even though he just got back, or he may get suspended. So I'm not really too sure which one of the either will happen. This is news to me, since you just told me, Phoenix, but yeah, I really don't know what happened. I expect something to happen with Randy before it starts building up any further. So, Ross, don't make me laugh. Undertaker would kick your ass. So what does more I got to say, am I going to Raw? Well, Mario is here. He is in the flesh. He's just in the other room right now. And like I said before, well, like he said for me to tell you before, that, well, his decision, he would like to tell you personally. I will not tell you his decision. He will when he wants to or gets the chance to. Either way, doesn't really concern me. That is for his duty. Nope. So, there you go. Alright guys, so as you know, the links that I posted up, you're going to have a chance to either help kill off or help keep the life expectancy of 205 Live going on the links. It's a simple yes or no question, though. It's, would you like to see 205 Live return in WWE 2K18 from 18 towards the next universe? And then yes or no, and there you go. So, yeah, you go ahead and vote on any one of those or both, doesn't matter. The votes will all be tallied up by a certain deadline. We'll probably let everybody know about. We'll make sure it's a extra time and give every other poll chance and things like that. So that's just about that. Learn how to read. Phenom versus Demon God. WMX, make it happen, or make it happen. What you mean by personally, social media wise, like Twitter or on stream? I put the links in the comment section. If you just scroll a bit, you can find it. I can post it again a little bit. What up, Silva? How you doing? I think 205 Live should stay in 2K19. Well, there you go, Madu. If you scroll up in the comment section, just click on either one of the two links or both, and then you can vote yes on either one of them, and then there you go. If I lose at Fastlane, not only do I want a rematch WrestleMania, that's if I lose, I want the dead man. Wait. And still oh, that was quick? I didn't expect that to be over with that quickly, but it is, and the Revival are still tag champions. Wow. And look at this hyenas. What the hell? I understand they lost, but come on, Revival, what's wrong with you guys? Is this even necessary? What the hell is the point in this? Come on now. And look at it, just throw them outside the ring like they're trash. Well, they could do whatever they want as long as they have the championships around their waist, but I don't know about you guys. This is just despicable, man. Can't help it. Well, anyways, we're going to go move forward on here because the next matchup we have is for the Raw Women's Championship. Mia Cruz takes on Bayley for the title, and that is going to happen in just a moment. Have I got your new guy? Not yet, because I didn't need to download or edit any guys for this episode, which I make sure to check beforehand on every other episode that we have to do that's important. So for Fastlane, I'll probably either get it today or do it before I do it tomorrow, which I probably want to do today since I don't want to do it tomorrow and be well prepared and just go boom, straight up start it off instead of burning time. Alright, no wait, so Silva, I'm trying to understand. You said if you lose at Fastlane, you don't want to fight for the title, you want to fight The Undertaker? Or what? I don't know. I was a little bit confused there. Two-time SmackDown Live Tag Champion, still title holder.
For the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
He's watching Raw right now, DJ, if you must know. I want both of those things if I lose. To fight Brutus and Undertaker? Oh no, man. I don't know. Undertaker's a whole different monster. Or I should say dead man for that matter. He's the type of guy that only fights those that are worthy of his time. I'm not really too sure if that's going to be something that a lot of people are going to draw interest from. But we'll see what happens. Whatever brand me and Tux go to, please not Raw. And 2 separate matches. Crazy. No one's ever had more than one WrestleMania match. Oh, wait a minute. I take that back. Jasmine Bayley did.
pretty cold. Tonight might just be the night the title changing hands.
And there we go. There's the Bailey buddies, everybody. I didn't mean to sound a little repetitive there because they don't rhyme. They're not even slant rhymes. They're just, well, I guess they do rhyme, but spelled differently. Anyways, Bailey's been champion for a very long time. Not as long as Charlotte, but she's been champion for quite a while, and no one's been able to, well, dethrone her from the top of the Raw Women's division. Mia Cruz doesn't have that opportunity right here tonight. Has been successful in championship matches in the past, but you never know. This could probably be the turning point, the vocal point in her career, where she finally established herself to be a top-tier athlete in all the women's division of professional wrestling in WWE. Alright, introductions out the way. Thank you, Jojo. You can go back with the bell keeper. And let's go ahead and get everybody informed that this is indeed a title match about to take place. Referee, I'm going to go on ahead, let the challenger know that it is title time. And she is prepared. So now the universe in attendance and the producers watching in the stream can see what's up for grabs. That Raw Women's Championship. Excuse me. The challenger, Mia. The champion, Bailey. Here we go. Time out. Time out. Want to get a good handshake before the match begins. And now here we go. Match is now officially underway. One of these two are going to be walking out with the title. And so far we've only had, okay, from the Guilty as Charged pay-per-view, we've had 2 new champions. Excuse me. So now we just got to see, will we have any new champions tonight? I mean, we have 5 titles on the line tonight. 1 successfully defended, so now only 4 more to go. Bailey wants to go ahead and add herself to that category. I don't know if she'll be successful or not, but we'll see how that goes. You want Taker, and you said he better show up for your challenge. That's up to him. Can we leave the legend alone and focus on the match that's on right now? Yo, what up, Stannis? You're just in time. Quite a whiles away from your main event matchup, though, but it is going to be a stellar contest between you and Michael Roberts. It could determine the fate in the main event of WrestleMania. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be something very intriguing. Stannis could be what's we're looking for, main eventing WrestleMania in his, not even his first year, his like first 6 months. Can you imagine that? And he'll be going in as champion. Every, well, I don't know. Every champion that has gone into the main event of WrestleMania, that, okay, from Raw's side, there are more people walking out with the titles that walked in with them than there are new champions. The Royal Rumble match winner, they don't really have too much luck, but when they do win, it's just destiny. It is pure destiny at its finest. The last person I can remember that won against all odds, that was Victor. Won the Rumble, and it looked like he was supposed to just face Patrick Bryant, but Curtis Axel knocked off Patrick Bryant at Fastlane and won the World Heavyweight Championship, turning the main event into a triple threat match in which Victor had overcome all odds to win his first World Championships. And then from that point on, I mean, we've had our fair share of Rumble winners win the main event, sure, but more of the champions walked in and walked out with it. So, with that in mind, MCDP is going to go in there, not really having the numbers on his side, but he's going to go in there trying to prove to everybody he is no longer a loser, that he is now officially a top-tier contender. I don't necessarily know how that's going to turn out for him, but I'm pretty sure he's doing nothing but training and training and training. Well, Stannis picks up a lot of momentum, and tonight could be a real momentum changer if he can win here tonight. Here's a cover, 2, and a near fall. And you can tell Mia is, well, she's losing her head a little bit. She's trying to make sure it was still on. And Cruz got Bayley where she wants her. Oh, trying to get her behind bars, didn't happen. There's a fireman's carry takedown. Bayley she ducked out the way, saved herself from a potential game ender, and she kept her title alive. Well, it'll be a commercial break when you show up. If I lose the title, can I face Brutus at Mania? Well, I don't think Brutus would really be interested at the moment, since he is trying to capture that WWE Championship from Nick Silva. And if you haven't really been keeping up lately, he's not really too happy of Nick's actions in the recent past. And plus, Raw has ownership of your contract, so in order to get you, we would probably have to give up a huge chunk of talent. And I'm not sure if that'll be worth it, because, I mean, it'll be worth it for us, but Raw, I don't know how they can look at it and say, yeah, we're winning this trade. But I could try to see what happens. I doubt it, but see what happens. And there's a right hand. Here comes Bayley. Back suplex. Makes her land on her neck and upper back area, so you got a little bit of a double whammy-ish. Brutus is very interested. We always talk about it. Anyway, who held the tag titles longer than us, and who's our ranking and longest champs? Well, like I said, Ascension at number 1 with over 290 days. Ross and Flea J, some point in this universe, maybe. Here's the thing. That'd be cool. What up, Jerix? You're on Raw, right? Yeah, there you go. And I think Bayley might be getting ready. Okay, this is a very long dive. I don't know if she's going to be able to pull it off. She's damn near on the other side of the ring. Bayley going to go for it, though. Diving elbow connects. Wow. Bayley seems to never... I don't even know what the words to describe it. She pulled off that diving elbow, came close to a victory. Didn't happen, though. She got some distance on that diving elbow. And if she hits this again, it's definitely over. Yeah, it's over, guys. Still champion, diving elbow, back to back. That one's a little bit closer, so she didn't have to go that much further. And to retain, is it all she wrote? What? You can hear the crowd getting behind Bayley. They want some Bayley. They're getting her. They're getting a whole lot more than that. She's giving them their money's worth. And you can tell, hey, they're still on their feet. They're loving this. And there's a nice European uppercut. She dove from the second turnbuckle. Are they always talking about, though? I'm not trying to make a decision for you. Making them tired. Who's the second, third, fourth EDC? Damn, I can't remember. Probably, I think Neville might be a part of that list, because him and Corey Graves were champion for a while. Alright, hook the leg, and Bayley may lose her title. She can't kick out. She does at the in a split second, just a hair away from losing her title, but she's able to show her resiliency off to the greatest extent. Mia gonna keep on applying pressure. She has to apply pressure right now. She's got it all going for her, and it's working. It is working right now. But the moment she gets frustrated and starts doubting herself, throw it in the bag. It's over. Hi. What up, MCDP? Hopefully you're having a fun time watching that. Lateral press, snap, suplex, and another 2 counts. Yeah, Mia is a very tough individual. She's had a couple of title opportunities in her career. She's never won a title thus far. She could be winning her first world championship. And Bayley sets her up onto her feet. Oh, wait a minute. There it is, exploder suplex. That'll be very effective. Up onto you go. And Bayley cannot pull it off. She gets hit with a fireman's carry takedown. Has Stannis had his match? No, he did not. Now again, Mia cannot pull off the behind bars finisher, otherwise I don't know, it just didn't work the way that she intended to. She got caught and saved her. Man, she saved her bacon. Excuse me. Has Stannis gotten his match? No. It's later on tonight in the main events. So about, what, 4 more matches after this one? And I don't know why Bayley's just standing there like a weirdo. Come on, do something. And there's another exploder suplex. That'll be effective, don't get me wrong and all, but you gotta go for something more. There's a sit down right off. Oh, there's an overhand. Mia, she's not gonna like the ride. Bayley to belly. That's it, it's over. And still champion. Well, guys, 2 of 5 titles have been defended, and just like the title implies, successfully. Look at that. Look at how much distance she got. What the hell? 2 diving elbows. I thought it was over for sure, especially since they were nailed back to back. Mia showed a little bit signs of life with that springboard moonsault, right? Or, yeah, it didn't really work the way that she thought it would. And I don't know. As you can see, the kick out right there, 2.5. The split-legged moonsault didn't do it, but the Bayley to belly pulled it off. And there you have it, guys. This is officially the second match in the books, second title defended successfully. And we got 3 more to go later on tonight, but we also have some other exciting action for you to witness as Bayley celebrates with the title raised above her head. Congratulations, and it's time to move forward. That was a 4-star matchup. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Alright, guys. Damn, that was crazy. That's just, I don't know what to say about that, but I'll tell you about this match. The glorious Bobby Roode takes on the biker Josh Dynamite. I don't know about you guys, but well, Bobby Roode been a little bit here and there. Obviously has more wins than losses. He is pretty damn good. Josh Dynamite, he's starting to get there, man. He's starting to get there. Like he's about ready to grab that brass ring, figurative of speech, of course. But the one thing is this: he just needs that extra little push. And that person, I believe, could most definitely be Bobby. Up next, let's get it going right here, right now. And there he is, guys. Everybody will be singing along to this guy's song, so don't try to get annoyed or join in on the fun. And there you have it, guys. Bobby Roode just showing off just what he interprets to be what a champion, what a superstar not only should, but obviously, if you start upon him, is supposed to be like. And tonight, he's gonna have a lot of work to cut out for him, man. Josh Dynamite is a very tough competitor. He does not give up in sight of danger or threats or fear. You name it, he will not back down. He's gonna be ready. Okay, make sure about tire upload. I'll just wait for what Mario got to say. What's happening? Brutus.
What better way to start the night off than with this one? I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
Sounds good, jerks. Yeah, I kind of figured Stannis meant discussing, but just didn't really know too sure if that's what he really meant. Anyways, good to see that that's all cleared up. Anyways, as you may see, Josh, well, he's always got that look on his face. And I don't know if that's to attempt intimidation on his opponent, or if that's just the way he feels every day he shows up for work. But I'll tell you this, Bobby, it ain't gonna faze him whatsoever. So be ready for any and everything that could and probably will happen in this match. Alright, and let's go ahead and have this take place right here, right now. And immediately, Josh hits him with a spinebuster, plants him into the canvas. Derek Rose are fighting King Pride for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Yep. Yo, Phoenix, want to join the Elite? Under the circumstances, you do still have a free title shot. I'm not reading that comment. We want to know what your plans for Mania are. Well, you're all deciding who I face at Mania? No. They're just talking about, I guess, matches they would like to see at WrestleMania. Which seems to be the last one we'll have as we prepare and get ready for WWE 2K18. Remember, guys, last show, September 16th. That is 091618. Mark it down on your calendars. We will have, we'll have something in mind. And hopefully it'll be good. So, yeah. That'll be our last show. That'll be the ending of our universe for WWE 2K18. Have a nice send-off. And then, well, just be a build-up to get ready on WWE 2K19. What else can I say?
He's starting to stagger, but he's really going to need to create some space for himself. This is all part of the process, guys.
Alright, guys. So right now, referee continuing the count. Josh Dynamite and Bobby Roode are on the outside. Count of 6. So if they want to end this back in the ring, they got to throw one of each other in there. There you go. Josh dragging Bobby away from the ropes, and he could get a potential win right here. Let's see how that... only get a 1. Yeah, Bobby Roode he's struggling early on. As soon as the bell rung, he got spine-bustered. And now look where we're at. Not a good look for him. Not a fun place to be. If you're on one side of the beatdown and you're not even exchanging whatsoever. And look at that Kinshasa from the second turnbuckle. Bobby, though, is still fighting. I'm surprised that didn't keep him down for a little bit. Okay, let's find out how this goes. There's a couple of forearms to the lower back area. Bobby, I thought he was going for something else. Instead, it's a butterfly suplex, pin combo, foot to the ropes, and yeah, Bobby knew he messed up. You could tell the way he looked on his face, like, damn it, come on. There's a nice neck breaker. Also pertaining to 2K19, I'm going to try to do a proper universe. Can't promise, but I'll try. Okay. If you wish to face Stannis, that's fine with me. Look at this. Well, of course it's fine to Nick. Why wouldn't it be fine to him? Got a nice headlock in there. The glorious one. Starting to gain some momentum, having a bit of offense in his favor, but it doesn't last too long. And Josh, yeah, he's not going to let you do too much of anything for too long. Oh, he went for something, but Bobby Roode counters with a back body drop. Nice reversal. That's one way to get started. There you go. Now you just got to keep it going for a little bit longer. Kind of a bit slow for my taking, but this, well, yes, I guess it's a little bit of a comeback. Wait, look at Bobby. He's just taunting away at Josh Dynamite. Not really sure if that's a good idea, but he dumps him on the outside regardless. Doesn't care what I gotta say. If I go to Raw, can my brother come with? He's looking for a contract. Well, he's already got a contract, DJ. He's a part of SmackDown Live. I don't know what you are meaning by that. I mean, he's not a free agent or anything. He's part of Team Blue Tuesday nights. Oof, I wasn't expecting you to want to face Silva at Mania. Hi. I'm going to answer this question depending how Fastlane goes. Oh, went for a running crossbody. Didn't go the way he planned. Count of 4, and Rude wants to get this match in the ring. Dynamite is getting choked out. Hey, referee, come on, man, do the count. Do it. No, not the count out count, but do like about to disqualify him count. Get some order, something. And look at this. The match may have started with a spine buster, and it may end with that starting right now. Bobby Roode, he got caught. He just got caught. That ain't fun. And now he's going for a submission. What the hell is he doing? Oh, he went for a regal stretch. And he was too close to the ropes. Now Josh trying to go for broke here. There's the cutter, followed by the Dragon Slayer, otherwise known as Dynamite Sleeper. But again, Josh, you got to start thinking clearly, man. I know this is a pretty big match for you, but you got to put your thinking cap on, man. I mean, too close to the ropes. Oh, maybe if I did my first submission didn't work, maybe my second one wouldn't work either. Drag away from the ropes, do something. I mean, that's just, it's illogical. Like, you got to start thinking about yourself, man. This is a very important match for you. Look at this. Phoenix Splash diving from the second turnbuckle, and Josh Dynamite has got Bobby where he wants him, not before he counters. Jawbreaker. Up he goes on the shoulders. And, oh, he went for the root bomb, but Josh counters and lands on his feet. And he gets dumped aside like yesterday's newspaper. Unless it's a collectible. But more than likely not. That looks like it was a slow day at the office for the newspaper company. Ow. Sorry, just cracking my knuckles real quick. Back and forth contest. It's anyone's game here, really. And both of these two had a couple of good opportunities. Just didn't go too well for either one of them right now. Look at that knee right to the throat, perhaps? Lateral press? Oh, wait a minute. Rude using the ropes. Referee doesn't see it. And Josh kicks out at 1. Not too fond of the dirty tactics Bobby was intending to use. Well, didn't really work the way he did, but yeah, not too fond of that DDT. Bouncing off the ropes like a freaking acrobat. Good grief. Do you think I can handle double duty? Probably not. Not that many people can. It seems I'm the only one here who wants good matches rather than title matches. I have a goal here. Dream matches. It's not just about the title, it's about records. We're talking about the legacy of Brutus, and there it is, Dynamite drop. And he's still not through, guys. This could be the beginning of the end. Oh my God. And that is not the way to go. Look at Bobby. Oh, I thought he was going to do it. I thought he was going to do it. But he's not. Instead, he's going to finally put this down and away. In position. Get ready for it. It's the glorious DDT. And that may as well put this contest to its end. Hook of the leg, referee coming in to count, and that is all she wrote. Bobby Roode with the win over Josh Dynamite here at the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view. Just like that. And look at it. I told you guys, that was kind of the beginning of the end where Bobby finally found a bit of a rhythm. And then right there was, I thought, maybe the last chance we would see of him getting in the way of the win, but nope. Josh came in with a Dynamite drop, went for that I think he was going for that Dynamite sleeper, and it didn't go out that way. That glorious DDT though, oh, she made it happen. I would say that the fat lady has finally sung, but that's just Babaru's theme music, and they are obviously not women. And there you go, guys. From the glorious one to the victorious one here tonight at Great Balls of Fire. And there it is one more time. Taunting, or not taunting, but celebrating with his arms raised. Now, guys, that is a warrior competing through all the pain. But up next, we're going to go ahead and get back on track to our title matches, and that is going to be for the Intercontinental Championship. So here we go. You get to see right here. It is Menace of the K taking on the champion, Dynamic Smith. Rematch from the Royal Rumble in which, well, Dynamic obviously won, and Menace of the K getting that rematch clause right here tonight. FRJ, what are my plans for Mania if I lose the title? Well, Stannis, I would assume you would have like a rematch or something, right? Because we got like, what, 3 Raws of episodes? I mean, when you lose the title, you get a rematch clause, so I don't necessarily know what the plan is going to be at. I won't really know until probably the first Raw or second Raw. I don't know. Just really depends. You're asking about a question that needs to be answered with a follow-up question and a potential follow-up question. I mean, there's a lot of variables put into how WrestleMania matches are, made. And I don't know. It's just a couple of different things to consider.
It's time for our first match of the night, guys, and it looks like we have quite the contest coming up. And good luck to those who have to follow this one. You're going to need it.
Former champion. This guy has done a lot in his career. He's been WWE champion, Intercontinental, and United States champion. But now he's just one title reign away from becoming a WWE Grand Slam champion. All he's got to do is win a tag title of either brand, except NXT. And there you go. It'll all come to fruition. However, it's very clear as day he is not looking for that history note in his career. He is looking for the Intercontinental Championship back from Dynamic Smith. What episode did you and Derek? Well, it wasn't you and Derek. It was more... Who was it? Was it Hades? No, it wasn't Hades. Was it Hades and Dark Magician? No, it was Dark Magician and Derek Rose.
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here. You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night.
And Dynamic Smith had a very long journey career in his past. He had one of the best, I think maybe one of the greatest rivalries to ever have take place, even though he never really won the Ultimate Goal in Mind. His main foe was Brutus, and again, he never really beat Brutus for a title, but it was a very good quality feud that went down for months on end. And just last year, he main evented WrestleMania for the very first time in his career to win his first World Championship, that being the best in the World Championship. And tonight, he's looking to walk into WrestleMania with another title, or actually walk in as a champion and potentially walk out as one. Specifically, that title right there around his waist, the Intercontinental Championship. Excuse me. Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and get this title match on the way. Being displayed on the screen is what's going to be up for grabs. JoJo with the announcements. Go on ahead, JoJo. Take it away. Not the title, but...
Introducing this champion, from New York, weighing in at 290
And there you have it. Introductions out the way. Now we just need the referee to do his thing. Let the challenger and champion know that this is a serious match, because it is title time. Now being displayed over the referee's head is the Intercontinental Championship, being displayed for the individuals in the universe audience present, and the producer watching the stream. You got the challenger and the champion. Alright, let's do this. Dynamic Smith wasting no time. Hurricane Rana sends him flying, and look at Menace of Decay. He just got stunned like crazy. And I don't know about Dynamite right now. He's looking like a madman on a warpath. Who's the Rumble winner facing? He is facing the WWE Universal Champion in the main event of WrestleMania. So, there's your answer in shorts. One half of these are the tag champs is here. Welcome. Referee went for a count, and not even close. Title shot. You're not the only one that exists in the universe. Oh, dumps him aside. Gets caught with the forearms. Oh, what the hell? Slingshot cross body. MOD showing off some very uncharacteristic athletic ability. Usually he's more ground and pound, but today he's flying all over the place. I could mistake him for a cruiserweight if I had a blindfold on. Now he's got him up in position here. Damn, Dynamic strong. Again, that's a 290-pound man. He picked him up very easily. Dynamic Smith can fly too, but I'm still shocked. Menace of Decay did just wow. Oh, European uppercut. And he didn't really have to do much. He just had to flex, keep his arm in place, and let gravity do his thing. It was more like a gravitational pull than anything of an offensive maneuver, because he just literally stood there, kept his bicep in place, and Menace just, well, let gravity do the rest. Couldn't do much about it. And now we got a nice maneuver taking place right there. But I don't know, guys. It seems that I think we're going to have a good match. Because when Dynamic came in swinging, I thought it was probably going to be a burial, maybe a squash. I'm glad it didn't happen that way. We got a good match taking on right now. When is WrestleMania? I do not just yet. Stannis says he wants a WrestleMania time. That won't be a problem. I will be doing some edit streams after Fastlane. Fastlane is going to be tomorrow, but I don't know when I'll do the edit stream. But once I'm done with the edit stream, that accounts for both the downloads and actual edits and all that stuff. Then we'll begin the month of Mania, and that'll be our last month of Universe. We'll try to we're not going to try to stall it up, because we got the month of Mania. We got to do all the planning, the setup, the rivalries, and all that stuff. And then also we got to get focused back on the UFC stuff, because, well, it's been a while since we've done that. So that's going to be something that we intend to have happen as well. And it doesn't look too good right here, but it's Menace to Society! Menace to Society! Maybe more than enough! Do we have a new champion? We can see our first new champion crowned here tonight! And it is not over yet. Excuse me. And there's an elbow. Falling elbow right to the chest of Dynamic Smith, and here comes Menace of Decay. He's looking to fly again, and it's a diving body splash. Alright, Dynamic, I don't know how you're still in this match, but you got my most utter respect, dude, seriously. Good contest, back and forth, but MOD has it all under control. He's running the tempo of the offense and everything else. And 2. Can you use your rematch clause at Mania? I mean, yeah, well, I guess. I'll let Mario know all about that stuff. I'll tell him, well, here's the results. Now it's time to plan for Mania. Got to see when Mark can come back over, talk about plans for UFC and all that. And, yeah, just do all that good stuff. I don't know what Dynamic has in mind, but it's a super kick. And rebound off the ropes. Another. And he's still not through. Look at this, guys. It's a super kick fiesta up in this business. And I think he may be going for the game winner. And he's got him up onto his shoulder, looking for the face breaker. That could be all she wrote. Do we have the title stain in his hand? Nope. So is that for? I mean, didn't you talk to him like yesterday or something? He was Captain Cole. Remember? You thought it was somebody else. I told you, no, his guy is Adam Kennedy or Jon Snow, whatever. He has two, and I don't know. I thought you would have asked him right then and there. True or false? Me and another New Nexus member are facing King Pride for the title. There's only 2 members of New Nexus now. It's just you and Derek Rose, so yes, for short. Yeah, I thought you were all caught up. Aaron Benson left a long time ago. Hades got fired, and when Hades got fired, Derek Magician said he's gonna bounce. And one more time, he's going for the face breaker. There it is, connects. Still champion. Referee hurrying up, making the count now, and he just made it in time, but another 2 count. So close, but not quite. Menace of the K, man, he's hanging in there, and I applaud him for that. Oh, look at that. I don't even know what the hell. That was supposed to be a 630, and he only caught him on the legs, so not really effective as he wanted it to be. Now he's going for a submission here. Oh, no, he said he was going to think about it, I remember. I'll message him. Just double check. MOD fights out of it. Hits those elbows right on the forehead. Menace of the K catches him up for a sit out. Oh, wait. Dynamic fights back. Multiple power strikes right on the forehead. And a Hurricane Rana. That'll be executed to perfection. And now he's looking for one more time. A third face breaker. If he hits it, it's over. And he got him up. He got him down. That should be way more than enough. Still champion. Over. Just like that. Dynamic Smith is still your Intercontinental Champion. He's walking away with the championship. I don't know, around his waist. Maybe he's going to carry it up out of there. But he is still the title holder, and it looks like he'll be going into WrestleMania with the championship well within hand. And that was a pretty damn good matchup. It was, at first I thought it was going to be one-sided, but it turned out to be closer than anticipated, and it took 3 finishers to win. And there, look at this guy's Dynamic Smith showing everybody that he is a strong champion and that he can put down any threat or foe that looks opposable to his reign. But you never know, man. There may be some. I never doubted him in the first place, but he still might have some. I sure as hell know I ain't one of those guys, though. I believe he can be a really good champion. I think he's doing a good job so far. But guys, this is our second and last non-title matchup of the night, of the evening, of the afternoon, or the morning, depending on where you live, really. I mean, it's just all on time zones. I can't really say for sure, but I just speak upon myself just to let you all know. It's Chris Wolf and Bruce Mitchell up next. And after this match concludes, we're going to have, 2 back-to-back championship matches. So, that'll be pretty fun to see. Can't wait for them. What up, Jackie? And how is everyone doing? Well, I don't know. I think a lot of people are doing good, but I can't really speak for them, so I will say I'm doing pretty good. We're having a pretty good stream right now, having 3 title matches so far of 5, and they all were defended successfully here tonight at Great Balls of Fire. And then we're going to have, we had 2 non-title matches here tonight, in which Bobby Roode defeated Josh Dynamite, and now Bruce Mitchell takes on Chris Wolf up next. We'll see who's going to be, a little bit better than the other. Sorry about that. Just taking a drink of my beverage because I am parched. And we need to keep up the action. Chris Wolf is he's a very good competitor, don't get me wrong. He's a very interesting guy. He's a former champion, for that matter, because when he first started off in WWE, it was, ECW, in which he had an undefeated streak where he won the TV title very early on in his career, and later on when he would lose it, he would only lose 2 more matches after losing, or actually he'll lose 1 more match after he lost the TV title. And so he had a winning record of a bunch of wins and 2 losses, and eventually became, the ECW champion, the ECW world champion, if you will. But from that winning point on, he became very overconfident in himself to the point where he just let the arrogance consume him. And when it was time to really show up on a big stage, when it was really time to show up against a top name in the industry, let's just say that person, he beat him in like 5 minutes. It felt like 5 minutes anyways. That man was Rob Van Dam. Even though it wasn't a 5-star match, it sure as hell felt like it from that 5-star frog splash. And tonight he's taking on this guy. And he does truly live up to his name of, Mr. Hollywood. I mean, he's portraying one of Hollywood's biggest box office attractions. What can I say? Behind the Batman suit is Bruce Mitchell. Yeah, different Bruce, but you get what I'm going to. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who is afraid of the big black bat? Very good movie, I think. I've never watched it. It's just a riddle that I know. I don't think Chris Wolf is afraid of Bruce, though. I mean, he knows he's not really Bruce Wayne. I mean, he's a good fighter and all, but he doesn't have the martial art skill set of Mr. Wayne himself. He's sure as hell not as rich as Mr. Wayne from his Wayne Enterprises, but I mean, he's still got something for himself going on right now. Stannis, Brutus, and Nick are my biggest threats. Sounds about right. Hello, Toxic. How are you doing? Am I wearing tights? No, you're not. After Fastlane, you will. Remember? Hey there. So what's up? You missed out on like 4 other matches. So, you missed more than half the show. Excuse me. So I'll recap you a little bit here. Bobby Roode and Josh Dynamite had the only non-title match of the night, and Bobby Roode walked out victorious. Let's see. The Raw Tag Team Championships, the Raw Women's Championship, and the Intercontinental title were all defended. Revival retained against Rusev Day. Bayley retained against Mia Cruz. And Dynamic Smith retained against Menace of the K. So there you go. I'll cut up. Geek, your 2 biggest threats are on SmackDown. Your 2 biggest threats are my 2 finishers. That's a good one. You should stick to that. That should be a slogan. Seriously. And Bruce Probe. Got all tangled up with the freaking mic there. Sorry about that, guys. So you see a little bit black screen. Miss out on Bruce's taunting there for a second. Probe is what you meant to say. Stannis, you might be a good superstar, but don't count not a geek out because he is an aggressive fighter. That is true. There's a nice neck breaker from Chris Wolf. He's trying to insert himself back into a few title pictures, but ever since that haunting day on ECW, he hasn't been the same since. He eventually had a different look on him that didn't really work out too well. Then he retired for a while, came back, a whole new man, changed his name to Chris Wolf. It's not really been that successful. He's competed on Raw and SmackDown Live. Not really too good for him. He's been unsuccessful in really reestablishing himself as a top-tier competitor here in WWE. But if he beats Bruce tonight, then that could possibly change. However, Bruce is not going down without a fight. The real deal is going to be competing at Fastlane. Don't forget about it, guys. He's going to be fighting for the Best in the World Championship against Marcus Ray and Charles Bailey. So this, you could look at it as more like a warm-up match. But imagine if Chris Wolf could potentially, just potentially, knock off the next Best in the World Champion. Can you imagine what that would do for him? That would do wonders. That could give him the confidence he desperately needs right about now. If he loses, I guess it's just another day at the office, but you know, at some point in our careers, especially his right now, you got to find that turning point, and you got to turn that point real quick, as soon as possible. Oh, wait. Wolf tried to dump him on the outside. He's hanging in there. Spear! Right to the outside on the concrete landing. And you can tell Bruce is out of it. He is unconscious. But look at Chris Wolf woke him back up just to assault the left knee of Bruce. And that's just brutal, man. That is very savage. Like, I don't understand how someone can do that. Bruce obviously not going to let him walk all over him. And now he's fighting back as the referee begins the count here. Count of 4. Will this go back into the... Ooh! Sent a little bit of a chop block there with his legs. Made it look very serious, and I don't know, guys, but I think Bruce maybe... No, he might not try to take it back into the ring. Oh! Gut-wrench suplex right on the steel steps. What up, J-Boy? You're just in time. And I think we may see this match in the count-out. Count of 8. 2 seconds for Wolf to spare. He needs to hurry up. Count of 9. Is he going to make it? He will. I didn't think he was going to make it, guys, but he did. Maybe half a second, but 1 second to spare. He just made it in time. And Bruce dumping onto the top. Ooh, nice turnaround crossbody. I like it. And Bruce is getting ready for the finish. Oh, here it is, crossface. Crossface locked in. We can see a tap out here. Chris Wolf is trying to hang on, trying to drag his way to the ropes. He's breaking his nails, trying to get there. They're going to start to bleed in a moment. If he cannot get this over, he's tapping out. That's ball game. Bruce is your winner of the night, guys. And if there was any doubts that perhaps maybe he wasn't ready for Charles or Marcus Ray for Fastlane, well, then you couldn't have been any more wrong. He gets the job done right here tonight. And, well, just like that, it looks like he's going to be ready to potentially win his next World Championship. Only your first night on main roster, you become number 1 contender for the top title of your brand. Start calling Bruce the bat that can't fly. I mean, you're not wrong. So, I mean... Oh, well, actually, I was going to say... I guess bats aren't really birds, huh? I forgot what they're called. I know they're nocturnal, but, you know, they're not birds. Otherwise, I would say if he was a bird, then he would have to change his name from a bat to a penguin, since they already don't fly, and it's already a bird that really can't fly. But yeah, the bat that can't fly, I guess, he'll be like a vampire or something like that? Oh, hold on, put this aside real quick. Alright, I'm open this window because air's off now, and it's cooler outside, so yeah, get some fresh air in here. I'm going to put this right here. So coming up next, everybody, we got the semi-main event of the pay-per-view here at Great Balls of Fire. Finn Balor, Neville, Cruiserweight Championship up next. Let's make it happen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship.
Well, penguins do not fly. They're the only birds that can't fly. next show might already be booked, Toxic, but you can get half of those. Forgot about that, huh?
Do you like his chances here tonight? It's hard to beat a person who never gives up. And I can tell you,
not even a little bit status?
No quit in him. So yeah,
just a team
yes,
bit?
I do like his chances.
Well, I guess that's two then. Only two birds that can't fly. So yeah. Okay. Well, guys, Cruiserweight Championship gonna be ready. Put up for grabs here. Finn Balor, as you know, already had earned this opportunity by defeating Neville not too long ago. It was actually the Raw after Royal Rumble, and after that he's been gaining nothing but momentum, and tonight he could walk out with the title well within hand. This could potentially be our first, maybe only, new champion crowned tonight. But again, guys, every title that's been defended so far, well, it was successful for the champions. No title has changed yet here tonight at Great Balls of Fire, and there's only two more matches left to go that involve the titles being up for grabs, and I don't know, it's going to be tough to see what happens. And you can tell Neville not in a good mood because one is that he hasn't been doing good after his loss to Neville. He lost a couple of matches here. He won one, don't get me wrong, but he's lost more than he's won in the month of February, and that could be that could be a really good thing to happen for Finn Balor, because he is nothing but pure momentum at this point. And Neville, I don't even know what happened after January. After January was, he was like undefeated in January, and then in February he couldn't keep it together. I don't know what happened. I don't know what changed in him, but whatever the problem is, man, you gotta fix it and fast. Alright guys, semi-main event take place right here. Thank you, JoJo, for the announcement. Now it's time to get this title match underway and settled. You see Finn Balor is ready to go. He's ready for action. And yeah, Neville, I don't know if his mind's right, but he's going to have to fix that sooner rather than later, especially right now with his title up for grabs. You see the challenger and the champion are ready to do this, man, and here we go. The bell has rung. Now it's time to do your job and try to walk out with the title around your waist. And immediately now, okay, so now it seems that it seems that he's going off early, man. He's going off on nothing but offense. I think that's a good strategy, but you could tire yourself out very easily, which could be fatal if your opponent decides to turn the tables at some point in the contest, where the best way to put it is he could lose. And I know it's a tough spot for him right now, especially the circumstances, but it is just not good right now. He's got to do something to keep his head straight. He's got to make sure that he's got to keep his emotions intact, keep them separated from his athletic ability, because we know his athletic ability is really good. He could be, me personally, I think he could be the longest reigning Cruiserweight champion in history. I think he could beat out Gregory Helms. But we'll never know until that day comes. Right now, Neville's trying to show off that he can knock off his demons, that he can beat the guy. I mean, it's tough for him, I understand, because, you know, Neville, when he fought this guy, Finn Balor at NXT, Finn Balor, man, it was a good match, but he's a phenomenal guy. He's an outstanding competitor. He's the type of guy you expected to be world champion, and guess what? Like, his third match in the WWE, he won the Universal Championship. He won 2 Fatal 4-Ways. Oh, no, wait. He won a Fatal 4-Way and a #1 contenders match against Roman Reigns. And to top it off, he beat Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. And Neville, I mean, he was at one point the longest reigning NXT champion in history until that guy who's laying down, laid that reverse 450 on, beat him out on the record. So, you know, Finn Balor has been taking a lot of things from Neville over the past few years. I mean, for one, his title record, and he's been beating him in matches. I don't know what to say about that other than Neville is going to try to protect his title, his actual title this time against Balor, and you know, it's just something that he's been having to think about for the past I don't know, month. And Finn Balor, we're going to go here, take flight. Easy on, Hurricane Rana. Oh, wait, look at this. Look at this. Quick pin to follow through. 2. No, only 1. In the lead, there is Jack Sakamoto, Derek, and Madhu, and Brian. But Madhu and Brian, they're EOP, Empire Pain of NXT. Me, Derek, DKT, and Hyperspeed. Could I have my own show like Miss TV or Highlight Reel? I just want to promo from week to week. Well, I wish I could do that, but there is no props on here. Otherwise, it'll be pretty cool. But otherwise, it'll just be you doing a promo every other time on this show. It's not really much of a show than just an ordinary standard promo. And I think Neville may be trying to go for the win here early on. Well, it's not really early on. It's been a very good matchup, back and forth action, fast pace, superplex right at the top rope. And you can see Neville is, I mean, he has him for the taking. Pin him. Standing corkscrew moonsault, or corkscrew moonsault, whatever, you know, it works very effectively. Now he's got a submission locked in, trying to take out the calf, and Finn, he escapes that very easily. I mean, I don't blame Neville trying to take out that leg, so the coup de grace isn't that effective. Sling blades and things like that, that'll be very effective. There's a shining wizard from Balor, and it looks like he's not done with Neville just yet, as he gets him up onto his feet, or onto his feet, I should say. Now he's bringing the speed, that's what I meant to say. Sling blade. Neville is in trouble. He needs to get out the way. He needs to stay out. Oh my God, yep, this is about to be the... Oh! No, Neville, he wanted that to happen. He baited him in. He countered with the Fireman's Carry takedown. And we may see... Never mind. Another counter. Crowd chanting for Finn multiple times. And Neville, oh come on Neville, that's a long way. Well, I think he could pull it off, but not that red arrow. And I guess he did. There it is, the red arrow finisher, diving from the top rope to retain. Is it over here? It is. Neville proves to be the true king of the cruiserweights. I don't know how he pulled it off here tonight, but that's exactly what he did. And now every champion that's walked in at the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view has walked out with the title. And there is only one more match to take place here in the main event, and that's for the Universal Championship. Michael Roberts might not like his chances against Stannis, and Stannis might feel very confident right about now. And you can see right there, one more time, the red arrow did its thing. It did its job. Man, I forgot why they called him the man that gravity forgot. And it's that red arrow that he pulls off, dude, especially with distances like that. Incredible. Alright guys, so listen up here. The statistics are officially in. Right now, it is the main event. And it's for the WWE Universal Championship. Michael Roberts earning the #1 contendership rights after defeating Marky Cruz back on the episode of Raw. Took place after Royal Rumble. And Stannis, he's here for a while, man. He's been champion for quite some time. And you know, tonight is going to be a special night for him, because if he wins this match, then he's going to main event WrestleMania against MCDP, the Royal Rumble match winner of this year's Universe to start it off. Now, the only other thing is this, guys, okay? Michael Roberts lost a big match on the last episode of Raw. Stannis won a big match on the last episode of Raw that took place before this pay-per-view. And so that just goes to show who has a little bit more momentum in their favor. And if that's not bad enough, pressure is going to be applied for Michael Roberts, because, again, the stats are in. 4 of 5 title matches have been defended tonight. 80% have been defended successfully. I don't know. That's just numbers I would like to have if I'm the champion. Not so much if I'm the challenger. But good luck to both. May the better man win. And we're going to see who pulls it off on top. All right, everybody, here we go. JoJo going to go ahead and do her thing.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the WWE Universal Championship.
Well, here is your main event of the morning, of the afternoon, of the evening. For me, it's evening. And many various different time zones that you are living in. First, you see the challenger make his way to the ring. And, man, he's been waiting for a long time to get this match to happen. But he has earned it. And tonight, he's got the man he's been looking forward to face for a very long time. And Stannis, on the other hand, he just looks at Michael Roberts and sees another guy in his way to accomplish his long-term goal.
It's time for our first match of the night, guys, and it looks like we have quite the contest coming up. And good luck to those who have to follow this one. You're going to need it.
Here's Stannis the Manus. He won the title back in. Let me do some math real quick, okay? Let me check this out. So, he won the title in October. So yeah, he's been champion for about, let's see, November, December, January, February, about 4 months. And now he's looking to accomplish the greatest dream of all, main event WrestleMania. It takes a lot of people a long time to get to that stage. There's still a lot of great superstars and athletes who have never, and I do mean never, main evented in WrestleMania just yet. And they're still good superstars. You can't take anything away from them. But for Stannis to do this early on in his career, that is just crazy. Alright, now you're going to see the title be presented upon, there it is right there, the Universal Championship. That title is going to be in the main event of this year's WrestleMania.
Introducing the champion from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing 57 pounds, he is the WWE Universal Champion, Dan S. Williamson.
Well, there you have it, guys. Introductions all out the way accordingly. And now it's just the referee's turn to do his thing. Let the competitors in the ring know what time it is. It's title time. Raise it above his head. Let the universe in attendance and the producers watching in the stream can see that this is the main event title match we've been waiting for here at Great Balls of Fire. Challenger champion are very bulky and ready to go. And immediately, it's Michael Roberts with the Hurricane Rana, wasting no time early on. Bringing in the heavy-duty offense, falling headbutt right to the chest. Michael not done yet, though. He's going to keep on bringing as much offense as possible. Doesn't go much further. Stannis with the fireman's carry takedown. And yes, I did hear you, Madu, but I will not say anything because I don't even know if you guys are going to end up on the same brand together. And if it does happen, then I'll make an announcement. I don't know what Stannis is doing, but you have Michael right there. You can't afford to let him bring as much up. There you go. So as you can see, there's nobody at the commentary tables because we have our, we have our team on the ramp where, that's where they are. Very much where they like to be. The referee begins the count of 3. And look at these right hands right onto the temple. Count of 4. And I don't know. This match may end in a count out. It could get back in the ring potentially, perhaps. Oh, Michael Roberts dumps him against the... Okay, Michael. You're getting very close to the count out. You should get back in the ring. Count of 8. Stannis just makes it back in time. And now he's going to bring in some offense of his own. And a big boot. Did you see the way the boot had impact on the skull of Michael Roberts? Damn, man. It looked like he ran into a brick wall with feet. Literally. I mean, he just ran into a freaking foot. Now, I'm pretty damn sure he felt like he ran into... Okay, now so they're going back on the outside. For what reason? I don't know. But that's exactly what's happening here. Oh, there's a couple of... elbow strikes onto the jawline. And look at this. There's a right hand onto the temple. He's picking back up. I don't know. Michael needs to be smarter than this. He knows champion's advantage could be the end of this match, and he needs to get it back in the ring as soon as possible. ASAP, ASAP, whatever you want to affirm it as. Neckbreaker. Michael, get it in the ring. What are you doing, dude? You cannot afford to lose this match or win it by that way. You know this already. You need to know this. You're a 7-time world champion. Oh, roll up. Roll up. And it's a small package roll up. Kick out at 1. Michael does not get what he's looking for. Now Robert's sizing him up, and Stannis dumps him down with an arm. Oh, not even an arm drag. It was like a damn judo throw. And Stannis, okay, this is very uncharacteristic, looking to fly of some sort, and that did not go the way the big man anticipated. And now the Manus is trapped in the corner. No, not for long. Super kick. Wow. Okay. So, that happened. A big guy like that, he just hit a super kick. Not one of the best super kicks we've seen, but a super kick, and it was very effective. Now Michael brings it back with the back suplex. And I don't know what he's trying to go for here, but that'll work. Picked him up by his head and slammed him onto the canvas. Roberts attempting something, doesn't happen the way he anticipates. And the champion going for something, counter, nice reversal from the challenger. And the challenger catches him where he wants. Oh, look at this. Look at this submission locked in, coquina clutch. We can see a tap out and a new champion right here in the main event of Great Balls of Fire. And we're going to see the new champion, our only new champion of the night. No, Stannis headbutts the skull of Michael. He's saying, not today, pal. Not today. And now he's got him in a butterfly suplex. Dumped him on the side way. Now looking to punish the man who dares to attempt and take the title away from him. And that's it. Jesus Christ, Stannis. Oh my God, you see the way he ragdolled him? God. That wasn't a fun time to be Michael. And this sure as hell ain't going to be either. Kneecap brainbuster right off the knee. We could see a successful title defense right here. 1, 2, near fall. And Stannis can't believe it. Stannis, come on, man. Snap out of it. You know you've been in these kind of predicaments before. You know what you got to do in order to win these kind of big caliber matches, especially main event ones. And he's got him right in position. He's got him up. And he's got him down. Jackhammer for the win to retain. It is all but over. Kick out by a half second. I don't know how Michael pulled it off, but he did. Don't ask. Oh my! I thought it was over for a second there, and I was like, okay. Well then. He's still bringing, he needs to work on that head some more because, well, the kneecap brainbuster, some of the jackhammer didn't really get too much of the head, but it got enough of it. I thought he was going to win, to be honest, but just didn't go out that way. Not sure what Michael's doing now, but it looks like he may be getting ready for some sort of comeback. And yes, he will. Gets flown up. Oh, look at it. Nice. Hey, nice backflip. Duck out the way, and there it is. That'll work. Michael Roberts now. I don't know what he's got in mind, but oh, wait a minute. I think I do. He might be getting ready for that spinning back heel kick. If he hits it, this match could well but be over. And again, he connects. Okay, that's the first time he connects with it, but he got him. And he should pin him, but he's not. Stannis with the counter. Fireman's carry takedown. I don't know, he tried to go for there, but obviously it didn't work. And now he's got him right stunned against the ropes. I'm not sure what he has in mind, but didn't work out the way he anticipated. Of course, he gets caught, and again, Coquina clutch submission, dead center of the ring. Stannis is in trouble. If he taps out, we're gonna have a new champion. He's trying to hang on, and he is going to let him go. What? Michael, what are you doing? Okay, now he's going for a pin, and he's using the ropes as leverage. Referee doesn't see it. Oh, we might see a steal right here. Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't get the steal. That would have been very brutal, man. That would have been a terrible way to end a title reign. But that is not the case here today. Sits him up onto the top turnbuckle, bottom left of your screen. Stannis pops out of it. Gets him where he wants him. That'll work. Corkscrew fisherman suplex. Oh, look at this. Look at Stannis sizing him up. Oh, Michael, don't turn around. He turned around. He turned around. Spear. Cut him in half. And for the win. Still champion. It's over. Stannis is going to WrestleMania. MCDP and Stannis the Menace one-on-one for the WWE Universal Championship. It's going to happen. And what a thunderous spear. He broke him in half. And look at this. Michael Roberts may not be done with him here. Stannis obviously wants to show good sportsmanship, which he will be accepted on. Michael Roberts applauding the champion as he prepares his way into the main event. 4.5 stars. I don't know how. Okay, you know what? Good stuff. What is wrong with the mic? I don't know. But guys, there you have it. It is over now. Great Balls of Fire has been concluded. I'll tell you what, Insanity, I hit my mic, so that's what happened. And it is over, guys. Stannis the Menace, MCDP, main event, WrestleMania 10. I don't know how it's going to end, but I can tell you it's going to be one hell of a fight. Those two are going to lay it all out there, and I don't know what's going to happen after that, but I'm expecting nothing but greatness. Will MCDP be ready for perhaps the biggest challenge in his career? Will Stannis be able to step among the biggest crowd in sports entertainment with the lights that bright, with the crowd that big, with the stage at being the grandest? Only time will tell. But congratulations to Stannis. Congratulations to all the winners of tonight, especially the champions who defended their titles successfully. And you know what? Remember, we only got one pay-per-view left to go. We're going to do that tomorrow. That is going to be Fastlane. So, that's going to be SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view. All the SmackDown guys are going to be very, and I do mean very, excited. Now, I want to put this down a bit for 1 second and put something back up for all of you. And it is important. I want to let you all see it one more time because I won't be able to see you guys until tomorrow. Well, for wrestling at least. Yeah, if you want to, I'll go ahead and do the recap right here. But for those of you who want to vote on the fate of 205 Live and different matters, go ahead and stick around for just a few minutes. If we want to talk for a few, that's not a problem. We can definitely talk. That is, I don't see any flaws with it whatsoever. So yeah, okay. So let me go ahead and pull up the chat bar real quick on the computer so I can go ahead and get ready to put down what I need to put down, which is just a couple of links. Won't take too long. And then yeah, so we'll just be ready to put this on in just a moment. So we got 2 new polls up. I didn't talk about the second one, but the first one was 205 Live, and I want to, let me see, which one was this one. Okay, so that's the quiz maker. So again, guys, 205 Live, the fate of 205 Live is in the balance. The first link right there is going to be for, I think it's poll maker / quiz maker, and if you want to vote on that link, you can. I'm going to put the other link in there in case you're not able to vote on it, so it's just in case. Let me see, so where's the one I'm looking for? I gotta actually go onto my name real quick, so give me just one quick second, and then I'll talk about the other one that we're gonna do. And again, we're gonna be able to, well, do the rest of them as soon as possible as well. Okay, so this one is, okay, so I did that one. Where's the other one at? The other one is right here. Okay, so you have that one, guys, and if you can't vote on that one, then no need to worry. You can vote on this secondary link, or this is the first link. That's the secondary link I posted already, and there you go. So the fate of 205 Live is in your guys' hands with votes that we will account for by a deadline we'll come up with within the next week or so. And then one more matter that we want to post up on here is, let's see, where are we at? Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, so that's the secondary. Where's the first one at? Boom. There we go. I'm going to put this one. So this is the other poll I didn't get a chance to talk about today, and I'm going to talk about that right now, actually. So if you want, again, stick around. We'll go ahead and handle that real quick, and then we will talk about, or that'll be it. We'll be done. So, okay, guys, this one, which one is it? Okay, so this one first. Okay. So this next poll I want to tell you all about is, well, it's not really, I guess it's kind of universe related, but it's worth talking about. So I would like to know, how many people should one person as an account should own as we go into WWE 2K18? Because we've had people own characters up to 1, up to 2, and even up to, like, I think 6 or 7 around there. But I just want to, I put up this. I put up a poll of how many people should one person hold. What's the max amount of people one person should hold on to the universe and be accounted for? And so that will be up to you guys one more time again, to let you all decide on. And the first poll is going to be right here. This is the what do you call it? This one's going to be for the easy polls link, and then the other one is going to be for the, I believe this is the poll maker, so you'll be able to vote on either one. There's different word choices. There's, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, and then there's 3 or more. So or the other option, which is literally other option named other, which you could type in your own response and things like that. So, you know, again, it's up to you guys how many people you think one person should own, because we've had people own up to 2. Well, we've had people own up to at least 1, and the most was like 7, I believe. But I'm going to leave that in that fate into your guys' hands, and we're going to be talking about that in the near future again. Probably make another video so that way everybody's informed on the 2 new polls that we came out with, and we will probably be bringing more in the future, but I just can't think of any right now that concerns Universe. Pretty much the 3 important ones are going to be out the way, and you know, it's just something that we want to address and get out the way as early and soon as possible. So for those of you who stood around and listened to about the new polls that we came out with that are going to be available to have people vote on, thank you for sticking around. And again, that's going to be it for now. So thank you all for sticking around towards the very end for this stuff, even though you didn't have to. So appreciate those who stayed. Those who left, pretty sure you have something better to do, so don't really... well, I guess it kind of does matter because about the votes part, but we're going to get the message out a better and efficient way to get as many votes as possible. Especially with the first one we came out with about the shows or promotions that should debut or return in WWE 2K18. So yeah, I know, let's see, Ross, Evan, and now Jerix, Michael, a couple of other people I can't name on top of my head though. Maybe Stan has voted one time, but I think he did in the comment section. So I told him he had to, go back to the, he had to go to one of the links, which I think he did. So yeah, the main people, Charles did too. So yeah, main people that I can remember right now. If I don't remember, I'm sorry. It's just that we have 26 votes combined. As of yesterday night, I have to probably check the update here. But yeah, as of last night, it was 26 votes. So yeah, quite a bit. And, I mean, that's just all I can say about that for now. I accidentally logged out of my YouTube account on the computer. I usually just keep signing in, so whenever I log in, I'm good to go. Let me go ahead and get back in there. Oh, whoops. So yeah. Alright. That's pretty much all there is, guys. If there's any questions or any statements or anything interesting that you want to share with me, now will be a really good time since I won't stream any more wrestling until tomorrow. So, yeah. If I do stream today, then, well, it won't be wrestling. It'll probably be something else. And I don't know what it would be. So that's that. Let's see. Voted already for the mall. Voted all polls. It should be 2. Honestly, hope I could put in a few of my guys from 19, but it's whatever. Yeah, we'll talk about it. And... oh, I almost signed out again after I just signed it. Okay. I think we're done talking. Was there any other statements or questions as we go forward right now? I'm putting up all new Gold and Elite tires up as soon as this goes off. Okay? Just message me when you can, and I will download them ASAP. You just stacked up the roster jerks to make the roster better. And I'm going to put this aside. Okay. So that wasn't for me. Let me see what time it is. It is 7:21. Yeah, so I think... oh yeah, Raw's about to end in just a little bit. So I don't think I'm gonna watch the rest of it. I did miss a phone call. I had my phone what do you call it? I had my phone silenced so I didn't hear it rings. You want to change your look? Ripe the beard? Not a problem. Like I said, Stan, it's either tomorrow. Let me see what day it is. Tomorrow. Oh, right. So okay, after Tuesday, I will let a lot of people, if not everybody, as many people as possible know. I will be doing an edit stream. I don't know if it'll be Wednesday or Thursday. But I will try to get that going as soon as possible. And as we do the edit stream, I'm going to try to get a hold of Mark and see when he can come over here to the UFC. If not, I'm going to ask for his blessing to do it myself and, commentate for the next episodes of Fight Night, or UFC Fight Night, whatever we... I think it's UFC Fight Night. But yeah, I'm going to try to get that for you guys going as soon as possible and keep that going as well. So yeah, today, done streaming wrestling. Maybe stream something else later. I don't know if I'll feel like doing anything. I'm going to be busy for the next few hours. Mario might, so then he can probably come up in here and, I don't know, he likes to play Fortnite a lot, so that's what you'll see from him. I know the next time for sure I'll stream wrestling is tomorrow, Fastlane, and that'll be our last pay-per-view, the month of February. It was go on to the month of March, month of Mania. So yeah, you got 3 M's in there. March, month of Mania. And we'll just start the build. Main event seems to be all situated, so that's one less thing to worry about, and then it's now time to build the rest.
figure out the rest tomorrow. We'll start figuring out the rest tomorrow as we get that pay-per-view going. So, guilty as charged. Half of the matches crown new champions. Tonight, none of that. So, we'll see what Fastlane brings tomorrow. Maybe we'll have all new champions. Maybe we'll get 50-50. Maybe we'll get 60% new or defended championship successfully. I don't know. WrestleMania is not tomorrow. Fastlane is tomorrow. Sorry if I'm yelling too loud, but sometimes the mic is sensitive, sometimes it's not, so I gotta constantly adjust the way I talk. So yeah, sorry about your ears, insanity, for that time being. WrestleMania, I don't know a specific time date for sure when that'll air. If I were to guess correctly, it may be towards the end of August or the beginning of September. We'll have the WrestleMania, and I want to make sure WrestleMania lands on a Sunday. So, okay, let me just do one quick thing. If we do WrestleMania, and honestly, I don't know if it's gonna land in August. It might, but it might not. I'm trying to back out of this because I clicked the wrong app. I was trying to pull up the calendar. Where's that? I don't think you can get a calendar related here. Oh, there it is. Okay, so if we do WrestleMania in the month of August, which I don't think would happen, it would land on a... Okay, why isn't the calendar popping up? Oh, there we go. So it'll land on a what? On the 26th. But if not, it'll be in September around... maybe the 9th. I don't want to have. Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So yeah, it'll be early September or late August. We'll get the details gathered within hopefully the next set of shows that we have lined up for you guys. But yeah, we'll get to that as soon as possible. And now it's time to end it off here, guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's show of the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view. I can't really say it was better than Guilty as Charged, but it had some pretty good matches. Both the shows had their fair share of good matches that were put on. And yeah, I think it was a little bit, I could say maybe a little bit more enjoyable, but it was a good show. Well, I'll say it was a good show. I'll say above average. Thanks, Ross, and okay, FRJ, not a problem. And then answer that question. Okay, that's it. Alright, now it's time to really do the send-off. As you saw, all your winners for tonight, and all the titles that have been successfully defended. And there you have it. So we're going to unite when? What do you mean by that? Like, oh, are you talking to me, or are you talking about somebody else in the chat? Because I'm not really too sure how to answer that question. Give me 1 second as I wait for a response from you. And then after that, so when are you gonna talk to me again? As early or as late as tomorrow for Fastlane, and then I will let everybody know when I will do the edits. I'm not doing any more creations until WWE 2K18. Edits would probably, I don't know when. I'll let you all know tomorrow, and that'll be the next time we talk, or maybe today. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. But right now I'm gonna be busy for the next few hours, so yeah. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up now, but thank you for all the questions and comments that you guys have brought upon today. Thank you for some suggestions and ideas for how we should end Universe Mode, for how we should set up WrestleMania, for a bunch of different things that have been thrown our way. And that's pretty much all I got for now. So we'll see what the near future, possibly next day, brings to you all. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for everything. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. We'll see you all in the next one. But until the next one, have a great one. For now, cut, and that's a wrap.